Good afternoon guys, first I hope you're well, and of course welcome back to my channel. Now as we can tell from the title, I'm back again. I'm back with another haul, and this time we have a Gymshark haul. Guys, some of these items, and I feel like I say it probably every single time, are insane. We've got new items, new colours, lots and lots of different things. I believe I have around 12 products to show you, and I'm going to run through everything that is launching, of course my kind of true opinion on them, the sizing, the colours, the fits, you name it, we're going through it. First things first, please remember to hit the like button and of course subscribe. If you have any questions at all regarding the launch, please either DM me on Instagram right there or comment down below and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. As always, I have a discount code, so my discount code is GLJ, as you'll see on the screen right now. This will save you guys an extra 10% on top of the items, which is really, really exciting. And of course, as always, I'm in a long-term obviously partnership with Gymshark, which blows my mind every single time when I say that. Anyway, sorry for the point. So I do receive commission if you use my discount code. So thank you obviously so much if you do support me. As always, please do message me. I'd love to say thank you, and of course, have a nosy at what you are kind of treating yourself to. So you will see all of the timing of the actual launch on the screen right now. This is coming on Thursday the 28th. And in terms of my sizing, I usually wear a small up top, a medium at down bottoms. I'm a 32A/B in terms of boobs. In terms of bum, I'm around a 41-inch glutes, and then my waist is around 29 inches. I'm currently in a fat loss phase, so I am currently losing weight and I'm about 3.5 kilos down. So my sizing is changing a little bit. To be honest with you though, I always stick with a medium down bottom just because I find them comfier. I would say out of this haul, I've actually got more things for the upper body, and mainly actually things like jumpers, as we can see on. I've got things in like sports bras, etc. as well, and some t-shirts as well. So I have like a PDF on my phone. I'm going to read this like I read a book and run you through, guys, through all the items. Some of them I'll have, some of them I won't have. Let's get into it. Any questions, let me know, and let's go. So first things first, we're actually starting with the Gymshark Power. So in this, wow, the colors in this that are coming, there's lots and lots and lots of colors. First things first, we start with the GS Power Crop Zip Hoodie. Now I actually don't have this. The reason being is because I actually wanted the grey hoodie this time round. So I don't actually have the black zip crop hoodie. However, I have multiple hoodies now from Gymshark, and let me tell you guys, I live in them. Like I literally live in them. Now the UK, obviously the weather, it's like the sunny weather, we're gone. We are no longer in summer in the UK. I just live in hoodies. Like I'm back into my natural habitat. It feels like I'm living in my baggy items. So I've got my hoodies back on. So in terms of these, I personally always size up, just personal preference there. I prefer when I'm wearing a jumper for it to be baggy. So yeah, it depends how obviously you like the fit. If you like it obviously baggy up, then I would recommend sizing up. Next up, we move on to the Gymshark Power Midi Zip Up Jacket. Now I actually have this. This is coming in the black and the walnut mauve. Mauve. We know what I mean. Now this honestly is so buttery and soft. I was thinking when I was receiving this, I was thinking, right, it's gonna be thick, it's gonna be quite, yeah, just quite thick and quite rigid, you could say. This is not rigid, this is not thick at all. Like this is thin. It's not to a point where it's thin, I would say like see-through. It's a very nice buttery thin, like a buttery soft. You can kind of see there how it's quite obviously that stretchy material. Now in this, I actually have a small, and this fits me perfectly. This fits like an absolute dream. I love how it zips up. The front of it sits, as you'll see in the video, it sits really nicely on the actual hips. Now I find it actually comes down the hips a little bit, so it really kind of accentuates that small waist. And actually from behind, I would say, for myself, I'm such a fidgeter, I would call myself. Like I would probably be pulling it down from behind. Now the reason being is because you'll see in the video as well. Like, do you see how it sits up higher from behind? So that's my only thing. I was like, oh, okay, it's a bit strange. That I wore it and I tried it, kept pulling it down, but the actual fit of it from the front is lovely. Like I absolutely love the fit on the actual waist. I think it's very, very flattering. Obviously you've got some detailing there, so you can see with the actual seams, obviously here, comes up nice and high. Around the actual waist, again, you've actually got some seams around here, as you can see. Now, of course, the actual logo is very minimalistic, which I love, especially in a jacket like this. I don't want something in my face. Like obviously for a jumper like this, I love it that it's in my face, but I don't want it when I'm wearing something like this to be in my face. And also to note, with the actual hands, you've obviously got the thumb part here as well. So again, I personally I don't usually use them, I just tuck that in. So like that's how I would personally wear it. But of course you have got that there if needed. So this stayed true to size. If anything, I probably could actually size down in this, just because it's such a stretchy material. It's not too stretchy, but it's stretchy. So I could size down, especially because I don't have any boobs. But of course, I personally would recommend actually staying true to size. And again, it depends obviously if you how you like obviously this kind of fit. If you want it really kind of snug and really like hold you in really tight, then potentially consider sizing down. If you want it kind of quite a comfy fit, just a normal kind of sitting fit, then stay true to size. So there we have the jacket. Love it. Next up, we move on to the Gymshark Power high-rise shorts. Now these are coming in black, red, and the darkest teal. These actually have like I would say like a rouge bum. Obviously there, as we can see, like it's not like an official scrunched bum, I wouldn't say. It's kind of more like rouge together, like the materials like bunched together, it looks like, which of course can be very, very kind of flattering on the actual glutes itself. So we can see how it sits obviously there. A material, again, it's very buttery soft. Like they are really, really buttery soft. And of course, in terms of stretchiness, like look, that's not going to kind of suffocate my quads. I do not like something, especially if I'm wearing shorts, where it's like I don't like being suffocated around my quads. Can you see there how, again, from the actual front, they look shorter, but from the behind, they look longer. This must be like the actual collection, the design of the collection. From the front, you can see there is no front seam, which is good. I'm not a front seam person because I always find camel toe situation, I'm just not a front seam person. As you can see, again, obviously same as the actual jacket, you've got some lovely detailing with the actual seams, where actually it really kind of obviously sits around the side of the leg there, and of course from the actual behind as well. So well, from the side of the leg as well, you can see again more seams sitting there, which really kind of actually sits obviously very, very nicely. And again, obviously you've got the Gymshark logo there, very, very subtle. I have again gone for a medium in this design here. The only thing I find, because I'm so tall, I'm obviously 5'10", and I'm all leg, I would say. I do find that actually, for myself, I'm not most confident in short shorts. I personally prefer cycling shorts. Now the reason being here is because I just prefer having more material where I can adjust them around my physique. But again, if you're kind of something that likes more shorter shorts, then these are definitely going to be the shorts for you. In terms of sheerness as well, I obviously have fake nails on, so please do bear that in mind, which of course means I can stretch them even further. So looking here, like usually if I do this, you can kind of, when something's sheer, I always think you can actually see through it. Here you can see, like, you literally cannot see through that. Like, that's me literally pulling them apart as much as I possibly can, and you cannot see through that. So yeah, they are not sheer. Personally, there's just not a pair of shorts I would actually run for. I just think the fit, like, it's just not something that I like absolutely love. The material, like I said, is really soft, but they're just not kind of something that I personally would absolutely run for. And we then have the Gymshark Power leggings. Now I'm gutted mine have not arrived in time for the actual haul here, so I cannot obviously review these leggings. The dark grey looks, love it. I just love it. It's obviously a pattern, and it's actually a pattern. This is the pattern here, which I have the bra. Like, I'm sorry, imagine that in leggings. Awesome. And this is coming in red as well in this pattern. Love that. Absolutely love that. I think that's literally stands out. I probably wouldn't wear them together, just because I probably have one a little bit more subtle than the other. So maybe if you're considering getting the leggings, maybe have more like a black sports bra. If you kind of are somebody that likes a bit more discreet, you could say. That's personally what I personally would do for myself. But I love that. The actual design of it is insane. So I don't have the actual leggings. Again, in Gymshark, I would always say kind of stay true to size in the collections. I haven't found that I need to size up in those. Now, we then move on to the Gymshark Power Midi tank. I actually wore this the other day to the Gymshark event. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's so flattering. This is such a me kind of t-shirt. I love it. Like, the material of this actual collection is insane. It feels really high quality. Like I said, it's very, very buttery, soft. It's not kind of rigid at all. It's very stretchy, as we can see. Now, with this t-shirt, I have worn a small. The only thing is, when I sat down, I did find that it can just slide down a little bit. Now, it doesn't impact the actual top itself. Like, it doesn't mean I'm then going to reveal something. It just simply means that it does slide down a little bit, which you'll probably be able to see in the actual video, just because they're not adjustable. So I potentially, again, could actually size down in this t-shirt to make sure that these are actually not as obviously loose. To be honest with you, it doesn't really bother me, so I'd probably just stay true to size anyway. But looking here, obviously the cut of the actual top is lush. Like, I love how obviously your delts are on display, of course kind of quite high neck as well, and of course kind of covers your belly, especially sometimes, like I said, I wore this to obviously up to London, felt really kind of confident in it, and it fits very, very nicely, and it really accentuates obviously the waist there as well. Again, obviously the Gymshark logo from the front, and everything else is plain and simple. Like, it's very, very plain and simple. There's nothing else on it at all. I did wear a sports bra under this, just personally because there's nothing at all. Like, there's no pads, nothing whatsoever, so it's very thin. So of course, I personally would actually wear a sports bra underneath it, but again, that's up to you. So yeah, that's how I personally wore that. Next up, we then actually move on to the Gymshark Power Strappy Sports Bra. Look at that. That is sick. Like that is so cool. I love it. I actually got this in the dark grey like I've just shown you guys. Now again, we obviously have here with no adjustable straps. So again, obviously just bearing that in mind when you're considering its sizing. Now, if you have been on my YouTube channel for a period of time, you will know, guys, I'm very much a thin strap kind of person. Just because I find it makes me feel, I don't know what it is, like more blocky, I guess you could say. I just like something that's quite thin straps. Showing off those gains. Like if I'm training, I want to show off my back. Now, as we can see, this obviously extra strap goes around obviously your belly. So of course, again, that actually has no adjustable. If you're not a huge fan of this extra part here, it might be worth actually considering cutting that off because the sports bra itself is lush. Like I absolutely love that. And I don't think this part is actually needed, to be honest with you. How nice is that? It's very in your face, but it's also not in your face. The actual design is just sick. Like I think that's so cool. I really love that. I think a little bit different. I've not seen something like that before. So you've got the Gymshark logo up the top. Obviously they're nice and subtle as well. Now obviously noting how the actual back here is of course mesh. So again, obviously that's a little bit different there. We can see from behind, like it's very, very one strap. Like it's very simple and it's very minimalistic. Like it's very, very small. In terms of the front, you have again got actually the ruched front there, as we can see, obviously with the bra. And I do find that actually it's quite flattering, especially somebody that's non-existent in that department. I always find that's quite flattering. No padding, like nothing, okay? This is just thin, it's simple, like there's no padding in here whatsoever. So again, kind of just considering obviously that when you're thinking about sizing, it may not be the bra for you if you're thinking about a high support bra, just consider that. But I love it, like I love it. Look how cute that is. I'm gonna wear that today. I'm training legs today and I think, do you know what? I'm gonna wear that today, but I might attempt cutting that part off. I'm not sure yet. Next up, we move on to the GFX Lifting. Now, I don't have the sports bra, which is in the post currently. Like, it's being delivered to me right now, which is so frustrating that it hasn't come in time. But we have the Lifting Graphic Bralette. This is coming in the dark grey and the smoky teal, and I just love the design again of this. I think with the actual Gymshark logo, how big obviously it is, a little bit different as well. Again, obviously it's got the thin strap. It's not my absolute favourite bra when I look at the pictures of it, but I do like it. I do like the actual design of where it says Gymshark, and I've actually got the jumper version of this as well to show you guys, which of course as well is really nice. Moving forward obviously to the Lifting Graphic Cropped Sweater. The size is actually the medium, and I've actually gone for the dark grey. In terms of this, I actually think I could have sized up even more, to be honest with you guys. Like, obviously it is a crop, and I have to remind myself that it is a crop jumper. So again, obviously seeing this top here, can we see how it's not like the baggiest? I definitely, for a baggier fit, would have to size up. Like here, we can see on my arms, like it fits perfectly, but it's not a baggy fit. Like, as you can see, it can't really pull it off. But I do love the actual design of the Gymshark there. And this, of course, is the same as the sports bra. So if you're thinking about the sports bra, think of this design here, but in a sports bra. Get creative. Be creative there. It actually says, what does it say? Home of the lifting club, Gymshark. Now on the actual back, it's very plain, it's very simple. There's nothing whatsoever from the actual back itself. In terms of the actual arms, again, they are very, very plain and simple. They're not the most stretchy, but to be honest, that's all right, that doesn't bother me at all. We have the actual circle neck there as well. Now, I personally would wear this en route to the gym, or when I'm kind of warming up, or just around going to the actual gym itself. I think that fits really nicely, finish off an outfit very, very nicely, and yeah, love it. Next up, we have the Lifting Graphic Oversized t-shirt. Now, I didn't actually get this just because I have quite a few Gymshark oversized t-shirts already, and I also just got the jumper in it. So I was like, right, I'm not gonna have the t-shirt, I've got the jumper instead. Now this is coming in the dark grey and the smoky teal. Love the actual design on this, with the obviously Gymshark Lifting Club, and then of course as well the actual female stood in the center of the t-shirt with weights all around her. I think that's sick. Love that. Again, I probably would in that actually wear a medium. I just, because if I'm having a t-shirt, I want it oversized, like I want it baggy. So just bear that in mind. Depends obviously the fit obviously that you like. We then actually move on to the everyday collection. So first things first, we have the everyday cap sleeve t-shirt. I did not get this. The reason being, I'm not really a t-shirt, like a tight t-shirt person in the actual gym. I do like my armpits like not being suffocated basically, which I've said multiple times in my hauls before. In terms of sizing, again, I would say true to size. Personally, with a t-shirt like that, I actually would wear a sports bra underneath that, just because I know that I'd probably take it straight off once I start to get hot and sweaty. But again, that's personal preference. We then move on to the everyday contour leggings. Now these are coming in the core olive and the black, and I do actually have these. I have gone for a medium. Now, the only thing straight away from the get-go is the front seam. Okay, I will not lie to you guys, these leggings, they're not a bit of me. We can see they definitely do not fit me great. So as you can kind of see, like, they're huge. I feel like I could fit, not from the legs though, like the actual legs itself, I can't really pull them obviously off, but actually here, like I could fit somebody else into these leggings, it feels like. Personally, I'd have to wear them kind of more low cut just because of the camel toe situation. They're not, in terms of length, that long, so just obviously bear that in mind with these leggings. So looking here with obviously these leggings, again, you've obviously got kind of the very plain and simple kind of Gymshark logo. They're very soft, they're very, very buttery, like they're stretchy as well from the actual bum. There's no scrunch bum, nothing like that at all. Obviously you have got the actual seams, which as you can see are sitting all the way up here, and they go down to the side of the leg as well. Okay, so just bear that in mind. So they're very, very plain and simple leggings, nothing else on them. Like that is literally it. They are plain, simple leggings. We then move on to the everyday contour racer tank. Now I'm actually gutted I didn't get this t-shirt because this honestly looks so cute. It's coming in the core olive and the black as well. It looks really, really flattering. Again, I love the cut, how it kind of comes in. Again, shows kind of the delts off really nicely. Looks like it sits kind of really nicely as well on the actual, like where it cuts off on the midsection as well. So I love that. Next up, we actually have the everyday halter neck ribbon tank, which I have. Now this actual top, so cute. Again, it's so soft. Like this whole launch, I feel like it's very, very buttery soft, and it's not, like I said, a thick or rigid kind of material at all. Like it's so thin and it's so like stretchy. It's like, as we can see that, like it's so thin. There's no obviously padding whatsoever in this t-shirt. I'm sorry, I love how open that is. How nice is that? Obviously you've got this part here which actually can then tie up, which I love that. I think it sits really, really nicely. I would personally wear like a sports bra underneath this, just because, like I said, there's nothing to it whatsoever. Like it's very, very thin. And personally, I would just wear a sports bra. So of course the actual color, love it. Like I love the color itself. You've got the small Gymshark logo at the top there, and I just think it's so simple and so easy. I would easily train in this with just a sports bra underneath it, and I wouldn't feel the need to take it off. So this, love, absolutely love it. Probably actually one of my favorite items launching in this collection, I would say. Then we move on to the everyday flare leggings. Now I did actually not get myself these, however I love them. I actually saw somebody wearing them at the Gymshark event. They are so flattering. I do have a pair of the Gymshark flares already, and I love flares. Like I'm such a flared person with kind of jeans or leggings. I love them. I think they're so flattering. In those, I would always stay true to size again as well. No need to kind of size up. Then we move on to the everyday V waistband leggings. I haven't actually tried these. These are coming in the soft brown and the black. Love the brown. The brown looks so nice and flattering as well. Of course, I can see again that has got front seam, so just obviously bear that in mind. It depends obviously what your kind of personal preference is. Next up, we move on to the Gymshark Flax. Now I actually do not have this collection with me, like the new collection. So we've got the flax high-waisted leggings, which I feel like are the OG. They've got to be the OG Gymshark leggings, surely, because I remember years and years ago, well, they're not the identical ones, but I remember them so well, seeing obviously people on social media wearing those leggings. They have like the Gymshark band around them. We also then have the flex long sleeve crop top, and then the Strappy sports bra, which I love that sports bra with the big Gymshark at the back, and then also the flax shorts as well. So I cannot comment on those because I don't actually have them. We then move on to the training, which again, I actually do not have this. Training one shoulder rouge tank, love. Anything one shoulder, I'm here for. Love that, absolutely love that. We then actually move on to the outwear, which is a textured fleece. Now, I personally didn't like the hood on this. The actual fleece itself, I love it, but I don't like the actual fleece and the way it sits. But the actual fleece itself, like I have a fleece from Gymshark, insane. Like it's so flattering, it's so comfy, so warm as well, especially like I said, as we transition obviously with the weather and the seasons in the UK. I promise you guys I've got some more items in a second. We then actually move on to we've got the warp knit gradient tights, and of course the sports bra in this. A very interesting design, like a very actually interesting color design here. It's just in black, but the actual, as you'll see in the photos right now, the texture of it, I guess you could say, is very out there. It's personally probably not a pair of leggings and sports bra that I would run for and that I would actually pick, which is why I haven't actually picked it. So we next up move on to the Marl Seamless. Now this is coming in the Marl Seamless leggings and the Seamless scoop bra. I actually have the Tilmar in these leggings. So let's have a look through the leggings first. Now in these I've actually worn a medium. Now these are a lot thicker material compared to all of the items that I've just shown you. So just bear in mind, they're very, very stretchy still. But as we can see here, like the actual waistband is quite thick. How obviously the center part is a different material. Now that part there is the actual rigid part. This part here isn't as rigid, and it feels thinner. Obviously you have the Gymshark logo at the side, and they're very, very subtle. There's no front seam, which is good. Of course, we have got kind of the back seam there, but there's nothing else. Like, they're very, very plain and very, very simple leggings. As you can see, obviously with the actual ankle itself, like, they're stretchy, they're not too tight, which is awesome. Okay, legging wise, the actual color, I love them. The fit, the waistband is too big for me. Now, I couldn't size down because otherwise the legs would be too tight, like here. Can you see there how I've just got a lot of storage, you could say? I could fit another person in here. So personally, I would actually roll these down. I just think that kind of fits, obviously a little bit kind of better for myself. So yeah, just obviously bearing that in mind, they are quite baggy on the actual waist, but not as kind of obviously giving on the actual kind of legs itself. Now, in terms of the actual sports bra, I'm not a huge fan of the sports bra. The leggings I like, the sports bra I'm not a huge fan of. And you guys will know straight away now why I'm not a huge fan of the sports bra if I just show you this. Again, it's thick straps. It's just a lot going on with the actual sports bra. As we can see, like, it's very kind of quite a lot of coverage for myself, which is the only reason why I don't like the actual sports bra. Now, looking here, as we can see, again, there's no adjustable straps. So of course, you've obviously got the actual Gymshark logo there. The pattern, I love the pattern. Like, I think that's a really kind of a really cute pattern. And then of course, we've got obviously back here as well. You have got removable pads this time round, which I do like having the removable pads. And also noting how I just showed you obviously guys the different textures with the actual legging, obviously waistband. You've got the exact same happening obviously with the actual sports bra. You can see it's still quite stretchy, just of course kind of bearing that in mind, but also just obviously bearing that in mind. Okay, this sports bra, if anything, I would actually say potentially I might actually need to size up because there's no adjustable straps. I can't put it down any further, so just obviously bearing that in mind that potentially I'd have to actually size up in a size to kind of get this as the perfect fit. Next up, we move on to this item. So we have the GFX Lifting Essentials. I know I said a t-shirt earlier was the best, but I think this might be the best. So graphic oversized sweatshirt, which I have here. The jumper itself, love. I am obsessed. Like this, I put it on, was like, yes, this is the jumper I need. I personally always roll up my sleeves. I do it with every jumper. I always do it. I don't know why. As we can see, I have gone baggy. Like this to me is baggy, but that's what I like. Like this is going to be my chilling, maybe going to the gym. I wouldn't train in it, but it's like going to the gym if I'm chilling at home. Just wanting something just to kind of chuck on. This will be the actual top. I put it on my story and a couple of you guys were like, wow, I need that jumper. And yes, I agree. Honestly, this is by far the best thing that's come out of this kind of collection. Okay, so this is me having actually tucked the jumper under just because I feel like otherwise there's so much, obviously, and I do like a little bit of kind of belly showing. And to show you guys, obviously, it without being pulled, as you can see, like, this is very, very baggy. So, of course, comfort. If you're looking for that kind of comfort, then this definitely is the jumper. We have the matching joggers. Now, I have gone for a medium with the joggers. I would personally say, for myself, I wouldn't actually wear these outside. Like, I wouldn't actually go out. Like, you know how some people obviously wear joggers to the airport? This is not my airport outfit. This would actually be my, I'm at home, I'm not feeling kind of my best, I just want to sit in a pair of joggers and it's raining outside, for example, and I just want to be kind of cozy inside. This is this kind of outfit. The actual leggings, I think they're a bit too big for myself. They're probably oversized. I probably should have gone for a small. I always kind of worry with kind of joggers, like, are they gonna be too tight or too big? So the medium, I would say, is a little bit too big, but if we actually look here, I love how obviously you've got the Gymshark and then the Gymshark there. I think that's obviously really nice. And of course, on the other leg, you've actually got Lifting Essentials established in 2012, which of course is quite subtle. If you are kind of looking at kind of getting these, stay true to size. I personally wouldn't size up just because there's actually no drawstring here, which of course means we cannot kind of make them tighter on the waist. Like I said, these have not got any drawstrings, so just obviously bear that in mind. For myself, because they are that little bit bigger, they do kind of sit a little bit kind of lower waisted compared to what I'd usually wear my actual trousers. But yeah, as a kind of like a chilled outfit, I think it's so comfy. I love the color. I love like the big Gymshark, like I said. So yeah, I absolutely love these. And of course, if you need yourself a new tracksuit to wear at home, this is them. I found them for you guys. And then also the graphic oversized t-shirt, which I didn't get because I was like, right, I've got a matching set already. We're on to the last page. So first things first, we actually have the graphic quarter zip. Now the reason I didn't actually get this jumper, and I was so umming and ahhing about it, like I really like the gray, and I was like, would I wear it? It's the collar. It's the only collar. It's the only thing I didn't like. The actual logo I loved. Like I thought that was really sick. I really loved that. It's just the collar that I didn't think I'd actually wear it. And also it has the zip up, which I love the zip up, but it was just the collar. So that's one thing obviously to bear in mind. It depends if you kind of like that, but for myself, I just don't think I'd wear it. I then actually did get the graphic bodysuit body fit t-shirt, which I thought was really kind of nice. Now this fits really nicely. It sits very, very nicely. It's just a plain, simple t-shirt. Really love the actual cut off on the shoulders. Again, I think that's really, really flattering. Look at that. That's sick. And I think it's a really nice kind of length. Like it's fully, obviously it's not a crop top, it's a full length t-shirt. From the actual back, it's plain and simple. You have got the Gymshark logo at the top there. It's stretchy, it's comfy. So personally, I wouldn't wear this actually to the gym itself. I maybe wear it there and then take it off once I'm warmed up, but I wouldn't wear it this while training. I think it's too nice of a t-shirt to wear while actually training. So yeah, just in terms of kind of wearing, I'd probably wear this like food shopping or just going out kind of shopping itself, anything like that really. But I just love the actual design of it. Again, I would stay true to size. I wouldn't size up. The whole point of this t-shirt is really kind of figure hugging. So if anything, I probably could size down, but I wouldn't. Like this is quite a comfy fit, but love that. It's very kind of soft, very flattering. And then finally, we actually have the long sleeve t-shirt, which again I didn't actually get because I thought, you know what, I've got this jumper, I've got the t-shirts, I've got enough kind of t-shirt jumpers. Again, that's actually coming in the black and the pebble grey. Love that. The actual pebble grey looks so nice, and again, I love the logo that they've actually got on this collection there. So of course, kind of depends on kind of sizing, how you kind of obviously like it. If you like it oversized, then consider kind of sizing up. But there we have it. That's my Gymshark haul. Smashed it. We got through that, guys. We absolutely smashed it. So as always, if there's any questions you may have, please do obviously message me on Instagram or kind of comment down below, and of course I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. If you do use my discount code GLJ, thank you obviously so much, and it really kind of means obviously a lot, and of course it wouldn't be kind of possible to be doing these hauls without you guys, and you're an absolute legends. So thank you obviously so much if you do support me. But otherwise, happy shopping, set your alarms. Of course, like I said, questions, pop them down below, and of course please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next haul.